Hello, this is the Liberty Sphere Report. I'm Anthony G. Martin. Chief political correspondent for the Washington Examiner Byron York reported today that top White House advisor David Axelrod said this morning on Sunday morning news programs that if Congress passes the Democrats' national health care bill, it will be politically impossible for Republicans to undo the changes brought by the massive legislation. I say let's have that fight. Make my day, said Axelrod on NBC's Meet the Press. I'm ready to have that fight, and every member of Congress ought to be willing to have that debate as well. Well, Mr. Axelrod, why not have that fight right now before the Congress approves a piece of legislation that has been shown to be unconstitutional because it requires every citizen to purchase something? Legal experts have said for years, and there's ample legal precedent for this, that it is unconstitutional under the Commerce Clause for the federal government to require citizens to purchase anything. And the ObamaCare bill forces American citizens to purchase health care whether they can afford it or not. And if they do not purchase health care insurance, they will be fined. If they do not pay the fines, they will be thrown in jail. If they do not pay after being thrown in jail, we can only assume they will be executed. How else are they going to deal with this issue? Those questions have not yet been answered. Axelrod made these points as he put forward the now common argument that House Democrats who have already voted for the health care bill once should do so again because they will be attacked by Republican opponents this fall, whatever they do. I've said many times, said Axelrod, that they've got a vote that Republicans and the insurance industry and others can run against them already. What they don't have is the accomplishment. If this bill passes this year, children with pre-existing conditions will now be covered. There will be an end to lifetime caps and annual caps on what the insurance companies will cover. So if you get sick, you won't go broke. If you get sick, they won't throw you off your insurance. The donut hole will be filled in, so senior citizens will save hundreds of dollars on their prescription drugs. The life of Medicare will be extended, and so on and so on and so on. As Byron York points out in his article in the Washington Examiner today, there are holes galore in Axelrod's statement. In fact, we could go as far as to say these are outright lies. The Senate health care bill, for example, does not eliminate insurance coverage caps, as Axelrod claims. Bans on discrimination with people against people with pre-existing conditions have been scaled back, but they are still there. And experts agree that taking money out of Medicare, as the bill does, $500 million to be exact, would not extend the life of Medicare if that money is used to pay for the new health care entitlement instead of shoring up Medicare. Nevertheless, Axelrod said that he is ready for a fight. Well, I say, Mr. Axelrod, bring it on. We're ready. Millions upon millions of citizens in this country are ready to have this fight and this debate with you if you want to go down that trail. In fact, citizens are so angry they're willing to fight you physically over this issue. Yes, there is just that much anger in the heartland toward the federal government and toward Barack Obama and the Democrat-controlled Congress. And if something is not done to stop this massive socialistic Marxist government takeover of the U.S. healthcare industry, this could very well be the tipping point for this country to descend into yet another civil war.